Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the gymnasium inside Union High School for this wrestling duel between the Owasso Rams and your Union Redhawks. Prior to tonight's duel, we would like to honor 5 seniors who are part of this prestigious program tonight. Our first wrestler, Senior Malachi Clark. Escorted by his mom, Derica, and his pops, Markel. Malachi is a 3-year starter for Union and wrestles at 215. Malachi enjoys playing football and video games, listening to music, watching anime, and cartoons. His favorite quote is, "I am me and I won't change myself for anyone." Malachi has been accepted into the University of Oklahoma with an academic scholarship, and he plans to study psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Clark. Next up, Senior Zamar Gardner. Escorted by his mom, Twy Gardner, Zamar is a 2-year starter for Union and wrestles at 165. His accomplishments include 2018 to 2023, he was on the Dean's Honor Roll, 2017 and 2018 Student of Today, and the 2022-23 Homecoming King, and the 21-22 Union Wrestler Newcomer of the Year. Zamar enjoys playing chess and video games, watching movies, and lifting weights. His favorite quote is, "Everything I'm not made me everything I am." Zamar plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Zamar Gardner. Senior Mikey Foster. Escorted by his parents, April and Mike Foster, Mikey's a 3-year starter for Union and wrestles at 157. His accomplishments include 2-time regional place winner, 2-time state qualifier, 2-time Fargo qualifier, Greco-Roman state champion, and freestyle state runner-up. That's a mouthful. Mikey enjoys swimming, reading, and working, and his favorite quote is, "As long as you can preserve and endure, we can get through anything we want." Mikey is undecided on where he would like to further his education and his wrestling at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Mikey Foster. Senior Adam Lohman. Escorted by his mother, Ashley, along with his brothers, JC and Noah Lohman. Adam is a 4-year starter for Union and wrestles at 144. In his spare time, Adam enjoys cooking. His favorite quote is, "We don't have to know what tomorrow holds. That's why we can live for everything we're worthy of today." Adam plans to attend Oral Roberts University and study entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Adam Lohman. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Jeffrey Oakes. Jeffrey is escorted by his mother, Lisa Oakes, and his sister, Jaden Oakes. Jeffrey's a 2-year letterman for Union and wrestles at 190. Last season, he earned the Union Wrestling Red Hawk Award. He enjoys playing chess, Dungeons and Dragons, and lifting weights. His favorite quote is, "If I give up now, I'm going to regret it." Jeff plans to attend the University of Central Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Jeffrey Oakes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our 5 seniors. How about another big hand? Malachi Clark, Zamar Gardner, Mikey Foster, Adam Lohman, and Jeffrey Oakes. Give it up, folks. 1. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Union High School for this duel between the Owasso Rams. Hi, everybody there. And the Union Redhawks. This guy right here is the one and only athletic director, Steve Dunlap, and I'm Jim Douthit. Now, Steve, the last time we saw these boys, it was district duels were happening. We saw Ponca City, we saw Deer Creek, Sand Springs, and, of course, our own Redhawks. What came of that evening?
Well, they have districts. Whoever wins the districts qualifies for dual state, which will be February 10th and 11th at Enid. And man, we had the gym set up with the new mats and everything. It was just absolutely beautiful. There's no high school could throw it down like that. It just looked great. We, as far as Union, we wrestled Deer Creek really tough, lost that one. Wrestled Sand Springs tough, lost that. But then we beat Ponca City, which was a good win for our team. Our junior high won 2 matches that day as they wrestled junior high as well. They're not in the district, but they wrestled that day. But I was just really proud of the effort that our team put out. I thought some of our youth showed, but their effort was just fantastic. We were really happy with what they showed that day.
And for the folks at home, you were joined, because I couldn't make it, your partner that night was somebody that you had wrestled with or coached with before, correct?
Right, correct. And we were sorry that you couldn't be there, but Chris Forbes, one of my old wrestlers from Broken Arrow, one of my first year-round wrestlers there, he does a lot of online streaming for the Big 12 and for the University of Oklahoma and stuff, so I caught a hold of him, and he, it started at 4 o'clock, and he got there right at 4 o'clock, and we, of course, had a good time because we've known each other for years,
yep.
but he's still not Jim Douthit.
I appreciate that. Well, folks, we'll have Owasso and Union. We'll have the starting lineups and the national anthem coming up here in just a moment.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion, obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
We're athletes,
coaches,
and your child's high school athletic trainer. We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country.
Like you, we run
And fish.
hike,
And bike. We enjoy the mountains.
and lakes.
So we know how important
Staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians.
and therapists
Our groundbreaking treatments.
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities.
More high schools
And more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
Personalized orthopedic care.
personalized orthopedic care.
treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
And the athlete in all of us.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories, and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Get $200 from TTCU when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
100 coloring books and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas? $200 from TTCU.
And at 98 pounds for the Redhawks, Mason Mitchell or Nick Broom? At 106 for Owasso, Braden Perez. And for the Redhawks, Kaylin Willis. At 112 for Owasso, Dallas Thorpe. And for the Redhawks, Cohen Elam. At 119 for Owasso, Dexter Karen. And for the Redhawks, Tristan Urquiza. At 126 for Owasso, Jackson Truitt. And for the Redhawks, Rayvon McClellan. For Owasso at 132, Weston Wilson. And for the Redhawks, it'll either be Asher Davidson or Johnny Brown. At 140, for the Redhawks, Azari Rainwater. At 155 for the Owasso Rams, Jet Kimball. And for the Redhawks, Rayon Williams or Mikhail Foster. At 170 for the Owasso Rams, it'll either be Braxton Nimby, Tennessee Suter, or Jalen McClune. And for the Redhawks, Chris Weinbarger or Mikhail Foster. At 195 for the Redhawks, Oscar Guerrero. And finally, junior high weight at 285 for Owasso, Christian Tarner. And for the Redhawks, Edwin Gomez. Your coach for the Owasso Rams is Jimmy Harris. Your assistant coaches for the Redhawks are Casey Jordan and Roddy Williams. And your head coach is Zach Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, the junior high school dual squads. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for the varsity squads. For Owasso at 106, Elijah Cherry. At 113 for Owasso, Bryson Humphreys. For Owasso at 120, Boston Bentz. And for the Redhawks, Ben Melcarrick. At 126 for the Owasso Rams, Adam Young. And for the Redhawks, it'll either be Darius Black or Martell Relaford. At 132 for Owasso, Lucky Yang. And for the Redhawks, the sophomore, Thomas Tote. At 138 for the Rams, Mason Moore. And for the Redhawks, the freshman, Jackson Lieb. At 144 for the Rams, Derek Lockridge. And for the Redhawks, your senior, Adam Lohman. For the Rams at 150, Cam Miller. And for the Redhawks, Uriah Delane. At 157 for the Rams, Jess Rubidoux. And for the Redhawks, another senior, Mikey Foster. At 165 for the Rams, Chad Herbert. And it'll either be Tanner Jarvis or your senior, Zamar Gardner. At 175 for the Rams, Braxton Bacon. At 190 for the Rams, Lyric Wheeler. And for the Redhawks, it'll either be Wara Yanusa or your senior, Jeff Oakes. At 2:15 for the Rams, Chris Turner and Isaiah Morales. And for the Redhawks, Lucian Krause or the senior Malachi Clark. And at 2:85 for the Rams, it'll either be Tyler Rich or Jamon Colbert. And for the Redhawks, Zeke Paulus or Contrail Richardson. Your head coach of the Rams is Coach Kyle Ryan. And the head coach of your Union Redhawks is Danny Jefferson. I don't know where Twy is.
As it shows elementary own Twy Gardner sings out.
Wow. Steve, after that, we got to wrestle, dude. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Twy turned that up. So here we go. So the first match at 106 is going to be forfeit. Elijah Cherry will get the win on that.
Then another forfeit here
And then
at
another
112.
Yeah, 113 for Bryson Humphreys. So quickly, 12-0.
Right, 12-0.
Yep, 12-0.
Owasso already going into the 120-pound match.
Right. between Boston Bentz and Ben Malcarrick. Now, listen, Danny, Coach Jefferson loves the chess match side of things. Knowing you can't wrestle down, we've talked about that. You can wrestle up. Looking down, what do you think we're going to see as we look down what we've got coming up?
Boy, I really don't know. Zamer Gardner could move up, and Jarvis could stay at 165, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It could also happen here at 150 as well. He's seen them wrestle more than I have, so he knows what he's going to try to get the best matchup he can get.
Right. And he loves the chess matchup, like I said earlier, so we'll see what we've got. But right now, we're just about 30 seconds in to the first period of this one between Bentz and Malcarrick.
Well, Malcarrick had a great district duels. He lost one match, but he got 2 pins in his last 2 matches. I was very impressed with him. A freshman getting 2 pins at the district duels is a good accomplishment right there.
Right.
Here he is working a cradle right here. Going for he is a pinner, I'll tell you that.
He got him
he's
over.
latched that up, and he may get a pin right here. He's got
him.
Bentz in big trouble right here.
Bentz is in big trouble. He's veins popping out of those arms. Bentz trying to keep it.
Bentz is doing a good job fighting this off right now. He's got that elbow braced up right there. Yeah. If Malcarrick could just lift him up a little bit higher and really get that bottom knee in the side a little bit better.
Right.
He's got it in there, but
and he's just holding it there. Now, is this a time when Tallmer might call a stall? Because they're both kind of not at all.
Not in a pinning situation.
Okay.
They will not call a stall. They'll give him they'll give him the whole period to get a pin here if he can get it.
And he's got about 18 seconds left to kind of work that. We'll see.
Boy, man, there's the
there
pin.
it is. There's the pin.
14 seconds left, so a big win, and Malcarrick, he continues to be a pinner.
Yep.
I was talking to Thomas Landrum, a famous Booker T. Washington wrestler. His senior year, he pinned everybody he wrestled, and he went on to be an All-American wrestler at OSU. And he was telling me, why be just a winner when you can be a winner and a pinner? He's pretty funny. And anyway, so
I love it.
Malcarrick, I've seen him wrestle 4 times this year, and he has 3 falls. So.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to get Martell Relaford against Adam Young here at the 126. So it'll be Adam Young for Owasso. And Adam he's got mom and dad up there in the stands. I know Adam's family very, very well. Been friends with them. They were big in the hockey community years ago. And Donnie, his dad, and I on many, many hockey teams together. Donnie and Kim are some of the greatest people around. Right now, Relaford's got their son in kind of a tough position.
I think this is Darius Black.
Is this Darius? This may be Darius. You're right. This is Darius. My apologies. So this is Darius Black. Andy, my apologies. Don't know all of them yet. So
well, sometimes when they get that headgear on and stuff, it's hard to.
Can we get some names on the jersey, Coach? Come on.
If I'd have coached wrestling one more year and got new uniforms, I was going to put numbers on their back.
There you go.
Just like football and stuff, and you could have a roster.
Yeah, at least I
really think that would have caught on. Here's Black cranking for a fall right here. Darius, one of our top wrestlers.
Yep.
I always enjoy watching him wrestle. He gives a great effort out there on the mat. And returning state placer, has had a great career here, and he's just a junior. And so we're glad to have him back next year. And but just does a good job, works hard on the mat the whole time.
Yeah, I know when the conversations I've had with Coach Jefferson about this student in particular, but others, very, very high on what you said with Black, for sure.
Here.
What makes Darius Black such a good wrestler? Is it that long and lean kind of body?
Well, he's going to get him maybe a pin right here. He was close.
Yeah.
But I think he's got talent. I think he's a good wrestler, but I think he's just a hard worker, and he just grinds it out. I have never seen him give up in a match. I've just seen him go hard. I think that's what I've seen of him. Like I said, it's not like he doesn't have talent. He does.
Right.
He does have talent, but he's got some good bad experience, but I think it's just his hard work, grinded out effort.
Right. So we'll take a quick timeout while Young's got a little bit of a bloody nose. Hey, Union faithful, you are worthy. That's the theme of Union's upcoming bond election on February 14th, because our kids are worthy. Our mission is to graduate 100% of our students college and career ready, and it's important that our children have the tools and the facilities they need to be successful. Because of our community's consistent support, Union continues to have one of the highest graduation rates in the Tulsa area, but we can't do it without you. So please remember to vote Tuesday, February 14th for the Union bond issue. And passage, folks, hey, it won't raise your taxes here above traditional levels. And Steve, you could talk about this real quick, because thankfully we've had many of our bond issues passed to have these great facilities for these kids.
Oh, absolutely. We're so thankful to the patrons of the Union School District that make this all possible. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they took care of all the academic areas first and then came in with the athletic and fine arts areas. Mm-hmm. I've never been at a school that has been supported more from its patrons than at Union, and we certainly appreciate every one of them.
Yep. So at the end of one, it's 5-0 Darius on top of Young. Young got his nose taken care of, and they're going after it now.
Darius just missed a pin. Missed a pin. That would have tied the score up 12-12 as far as the team score.
Yep.
But once again, now Adam Young in on a takedown right there. Right. But a good counter is when Darius swung back over, and that comes with good mat experience and just knowing where you're out on the mat. Now he's got a chance maybe to hook up a good cradle right here. And he switches off to something else. But he's up 7-0, second period. Now he's working that wing and a tight waist. He's really tough with this right here. If he can get him cranked over, he maybe could get a pin right here, which would be very important for the Red Hawks.
It's amazing that when Darius gets somebody down on the mat, you're in a lot of trouble. I've noticed that in the times that I've seen Black. He gets people on the mat just like that.
He's constantly working for those back points. So that makes that guy on bottom think, hey, I'm doing good just staying off my mat. They're not even back, not even thinking about getting off the mat. But he's about to get a pin right here, and there it is.
Yep. Black with a pin. Winner at 126, Darius Black. Adam Young fought hard. Fought really, really, really hard. Couldn't. Like I said, once he gets him down on the mat, man, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's over, it seems like, for sure. Now, coming in at 132, Lucky Yang for Owasso against Thomas Tote. They'll strap up. Ratty Talmer will come over, make them shake hands, and we'll get underway. Here we go.
Well, team scores 12-12 right now.
Knotted up at 12.
Referees here doing a great job on the junior high mats. One of my former assistant coaches, Mike Jones, he's a part of the Oklahoma chapter of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame. He was a state champion wrestler on the state champion team at East Central, wrestled at Oklahoma State University. Then I was very fortunate to have him as a coach at Broken Arrow. It was his style of wrestling that we used, so it's fun to see him over there as we get back to our varsity match here. Still 0-0. But
I love that. Well, I've got to – as I look over at Mike Jones, you said he was a graduate of East Central, as in the Cardinals, right here. I was a graduate of East Central, so I may have to go over and see.
Oh, yeah.
He and I look to be about the same age, so we'll see. Well,
I think he graduated in 77.
Okay. Nope, he's just a few years older than I am. Not much, but a few. So right now, 2-1. The score is Tote and Yang.
Oh, Yang
nice
almost got that
Boy.
leg, but Tote was quick.
Yep.
Tote in on a double leg, but Yang fights him off.
Yep. Pretty evenly matched here. So Casey was telling me in our conversations, if you control, there it is. If you control hands, you can control
that's
quite a bit of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Hand control and hip control right there is so important.
Yep.
Being able to move on your feet. Tote right here with a 4-2 lead, 24 seconds left. Now Yang in on a takedown. Let's see what he can tie it up right here, and he does, and he might get some back points. Not yet. Now he's getting them. There's 14 seconds left.
Right. Coaches on their feet trying to get Yang to get going.
It's 6-4, Yang in the lead.
With 5 seconds. Tote's going to survive this, but not without.
Boy, a little scare right there.
Yeah. Yep. Tote, I could tell it kind of in his mannerisms when he got up. He's a little mad at himself at how he let the end of this wind down.
Yeah, I think Tote does better when he's on the offense and not waiting on Yang. The times he's waited on Yang almost got a takedown, and then he did there and then got back points. So Yang up 6-4 going into the second period. Yang in the down position.
Tote. And a great maneuver by Yang there. And he'll get another 2 points for the takedown. As Yang on top, Yang on top of Tote, 8-4, but now Tote gets out. He does get out of it. The fans come alive with 1:25 remaining. Tote still trying that double leg that double hand takedown, right?
Right.
And Yang counters with a single leg, but Tote jumps out of it. Now back to it, and he gets it. There's the 2 points. A nice takedown there by Tote. One minute remaining here. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yang with a nice move out of it.
He almost got a reverse and a headlock right there. Referee took it away, but now he's doing it again.
Yep.
Oh.
He's got him down. Jefferson at the edge of the match screaming. 2 points awarded to Yang.
Tote, he should have never got caught on that right there. But he did, and he fought out of it really good, gave a great effort.
If he can survive 25 seconds. Now 20 seconds. Yang all over Tote right now.
Yeah, up 10-7. Basically 2 5-point moves. Now he might can slip out and get a point right there. Kick.
And he does.
He gets the one. So it's 10-8.
Yep. It's 10-8. He got out of it. Now what I'm seeing from the sideline was the fact that they wanted Tote to go right after him again. Even though there was just a couple of seconds left, the idea would maybe be to get a quick takedown before the buzzer because there was more time on the clock than he thought. So 10-8 now. We're in the third period. Yang on top of Tote. And this has been a good match so far, Steve. There's the 2. Knotted at 10. Yang fighting for the sidelines, it looks like. Yep.
You know, I think we need to get somebody to check. Could this be the Relaford kid?
It may be the Relaford kid. I don't know. Yeah, and I look over at our producer, Andy Irwin. So if that is.
It could be.
It might be Martell Relaford. But a limited budget, we're doing the best we can. Yeah, well, you're right, because I've seen Tom, the more I sit here and look down the bench, you may be right. So, Mom and Dad at home, we apologize.
Relaford in on a takedown.
Yeah,
nice takedown. Getting back points. He may get the pin. He had him down. He gets the pin. Relaford with the pin. A huge win right there for the Red Hawks.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that's Relaford with Tote coming up next.
Right.
So apologize for that. They get that headgear on and everything. Sometimes it's hard to tell, and they don't check in with us. They check in at the
Your
table.
winner at 126, Martell Relaford. So we'll see. I think he moved everybody up. We're going to see. So this is going to be Mason Moore at 138. Yeah, and there's Tom coming in right now. Thomas Tote right now. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so this is Thomas Tote. Again, Mom and Dad at home, we apologize. It's Thomas Tote, and he'll take on Mason Moore.
Well, they start bumping. They put all these names, and they start bumping the weights around, trying to get their best matchups. And what a great win there by Martell Relaford. I mean, a great win.
Yeah.
That puts Union up 18-12. Tote with a quick takedown right there.
And 2 points And he's just got him, and very aggressive is Tom, and he lets him go, pushes him out, Tolmer will make him get back there. And again.
Good counter there by Owasso.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, now Tote gets the takedown, goes up 4-1. Got a minute 25 left here, minute 24, first period.
And Tote very aggressive coming out. But we've seen that out of him every time that we've been here.
Absolutely.
Tote will adjust his headgear and they'll set up.
Minute 14. Left here in the first period. Tote up 4-1.
The start that Union has reminds me of the finish they had against Bixby when they came from out of nowhere.
Bentonville.
Bentonville. Yeah, Bentonville. To overtake them. I mean, we were down by 35, if I remember.
35-3.
Yeah,
came back with 6 pins
to
win 39-35.
Right. And we start off down 12-0, but now up 18-12 on 3 straight pins by Malcarrick, Relaford, and Darius Black. So a great start here for Union.
Trying to get some back points here. Tote trying to pull that arm in there, trying to lift, try to get him to his back, crossing him over right there. He's getting he got the back points. Now he comes all the way around.
And he
gets 3 back to go up 7-1.
Yep. 3 back points.
So 6 seconds left. Tote up 7-1. Had a good pinning combination there. Not a real good pin to hold.
Right.
But also who is that for Owasso wrestling?
That's got to be Mason Moore.
Mason Moore was fighting hard too, putting a
right.
great effort in there.
Yeah, Mason's, for the trouble he's been in, the trouble that Moore's been in, he's done a good job trying to counter what Tote is doing.
Right.
We'll jump into the second period here.
And Tote's going to take the down position here.
Coach Jefferson working that gum.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Well, I don't know if they were expecting that pin from Relaford. I know they was hoping he would win, but man, he got those bonus points. Boy, Mason Moore almost there. He's trying to work a tilt right there, and he's got it. He's picking up some back points right there. Tote's going to have to do some moving on bottom.
Yep,
and now he gives up 2 back points right there on a tilt.
7-3 now.
Nice move by Mason Moore. Tote's trying to stay on the mat here, but he's going to Mason gets a warning. Owasso gets warned. Now this is where Tote's got to move on bottom. He got caught right there. He's got to get that first move, get to his feet, get his hips out, hand control, and get out of there.
What's the best thing that a wrestler can do when they're on the bottom like that?
I like for them to get to their feet.
Just stand up.
Yes,
as
quick
best
stand
you can.
Up. Yeah.
Yep.
And
just like he's trying to do there.
Right, trying to do there, but you want to explode more to it.
Okay. Moore working him hard now off the mat again. Right in front of
what he's got to be ready for is Moore might take. It'll be Moore's choice. Moore could take top again if he keeps getting points here. He's 7-3. Tote's kind of doing what we call a tripod stand-up. We want him to explode up to his feet. Get those hips out. Get that first move.
And right now it's almost like he's delayed getting up.
He's kind of powering up.
Yep.
Potentially dangerous there.
Right. Tote just lifted Moore right off his feet.
Pretty good little crowd here in the high school gym tonight.
Yep.
Senior night for the Red Hawks.
Yep. Senior night for the Red Hawks. If you missed it, we came live at 6:30 and had the celebration of the 5 seniors. We'll talk more about them as they get to wrestle this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. Thank you for joining us on the Union Sports Network. He's Steve Dunlap. I'm Jim Douthit. We got basketball tomorrow night. We'll talk about that shortly.
Hall of Fame night.
Yes, and Hall of Fame night.
In fact, we got a couple of former Union wrestlers. Luke Wolfenberger and Connor Baxter will be getting inducted to the Union Athletic Hall of Fame tomorrow night, along with 10 others. Tote almost getting tilted again there.
He got about 19 seconds, and for whatever was going on in the beginning, Moore seems to has found his second win. Is starting to take over.
He's really tough on top, and he's going to get a tilt here with a few seconds left. Tote fought it off again.
Yeah, and Tote's mad at himself. He's mad at himself. He even pointed at Coach Jefferson. Okay, and Jefferson coaching him up a little bit.
Okay, they're going neutral position with this.
Well, and I'm going to say that benefits Tote from what I've seen.
Well, from what happened the last 2 minutes for sure.
Yeah.
Because Moore just missed back points a couple of times. Just by a second. So that's something Tote's going to have to move on bottom. He's in on a double leg takedown here.
He's got to be careful though. Moore's been really good once he's gotten down on the mat in the up position like this. So we'll see.
Minute 30 left in the match. Tote does not want to give a takedown down here to Moore. Moore would be 7-5, and he's tough on top. Got a stalemate right here.
Okay, so they'll start again up. 1:21 remaining.
Tote had that quick takedown. We need that again. To start the match, he had that. Maybe get that second wind right here. Goes in on takedown attempt, but he's stuck right underneath again.
Right.
1 minute, 7 seconds left. Third period, Tote up 7-3. This is, I think, a must-win match for the Redhawks. Driving in, Tote. Can he finish it?
Yep, he's got to roll over onto him.
And he's got the takedown right there.
2 points there. That's
got 49 seconds left. Maybe he can work it up to get some back points right here. He's got that leg hooked in there. Here he goes. He's working it, and he's got the back points now. Tote having a good third period right here.
Yeah, he's having a great
now going for the cradle. He'll probably try to bump across. There he goes. Maybe he can get the pin right there.
There it is!
The pin.
Wow, what a match.
Tote comes on with a super strong third period. He had a great first period, struggled in the second, and comes out the third period with a pin and a win.
Winner for the Redhawks, Thomas Tote. Now we'll see at 138, that was 138. So this should be Derek Lockridge.
And Adam Lohman.
And that's Adam Lohman. All right. So no Lieb.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. All right. So no Jackson Lieb. So Adam Lohman, the senior.
Union up 24-12.
Yep. So Derek Lockridge for the Rams. Adam Lohman, the senior. And Adam was, and the 4 other seniors we had on this squad were honored earlier tonight. And senior night, Steve, just always a special thing for these kids.
Absolutely. That probably hit these seniors till senior night. This is their last match in this gym.
That's right.
Lohman had 2 good pins in the district duels as well, and got the win that beat Ponca City.
Mm-hmm. So as you look ahead, look into your crystal ball and tell me what's realistic for this squad come state time.
Well, the top 5 go to the state tournament. You want to get as many of them in there. I think they're going to see a lot of them right there in those consolation rounds. Maybe where if they can win one more match, they would go to state. And so they've got to work really hard from here on out to get ready for regionals in a couple of weeks.
Got it.
Lockridge with a nice takedown right there.
Yep. And he'll get 2 points, go up 2-0. About 40 seconds remaining here in the first.
Well, after 2 opening forfeits to Owasso, Union's come back with 4 straight pins to take a 24-12 lead, but Lockridge now up 2-0 over Lohman.
Now Lockridge.
There it is, maybe coming out of it with the reverse.
Yep. Gets the 2 points on the reverse.
He's got that leg where maybe he changed off.
Yeah, he had it.
He had a chance there for a second. There's
coming up on 5 seconds remaining.
It's 2-2. Good. That's great to score some points right at the end of a period like that.
Right. That's that no quit that you want to see in Adam.
Just keep grinding.
Lockridge slow to get to his feet. He'll be down, I believe.
Yeah, he's taking the down position.
Yep.
Lohman on top here, starting the second period.
Knotted at 2. And there's what you said, quickly getting up was Lockridge.
That's a stand-up right there.
That's what you want to see. That's what you would coach.
Cote was more grinding it up. And, you can get caught there. Here, a possible pinning combination with Lohman. He's got that half in deep. If he can whip him to the front and then drive him over, Lockridge doing a good job of countering that right there.
Boy, Lockridge
he's about to get out of it.
Yep.
Good move by Lockridge, but boy, Lohman was thinking the right thing right there.
Lockridge did a heck of a job.
He about
to get
had
out of
that head tucked under there. But Lockridge, great counter, comes out with the escape, takes a 3-2 lead.
1:18 remaining here.
I've really liked watching our wrestling team. They've worked hard, and to me, they've continued to improve as the year goes on. And they can still improve between now and regionals. And if they really want to go to state, that's what they got to do. They got to work hard, do some extra running and stuff on their own, and just really want it if that's what they want to do.
Well, and that's to that point, there's only so much we can do here in the gym and during school time.
Right.
These guys got to eat right. They got to do all those things.
Right.
And that starts at home. And you know that as well as I do.
Right.
And so it's one of those things I know Coach Jefferson's preaching.
Right.
As Lohman's working the one arm there, not letting him go.
29 seconds left here in the second period. Lohman down 3-2 to Lockridge. In on a takedown right here. He's kind of got buckled over right here. Now he's kind of based back out. I think both of them are going to stay right there till they get a stalemate call.
Stalemate call with about 10 seconds remaining. We'll see if Rowdy Tolmer lets it go.
Referee, he's going to call it there, and that's a good call. They were not going anywhere.
Right. Yeah, they were both locked up. And neither one of them could give an inch there.
No,
Yep. They'll close out with Lockridge up 3-2.
Now Lohman will take down now. Let's see if he can get a stand-up like Lockridge got.
Yeah, and you're going to want him to explode out of that, as you've said multiple times.
He wants to go ahead and go takedown, so he's going to give him a point.
Okay.
You used to have to push him away and everything. Now you can just give him that point.
You just give him the point.
If you want to. And so Lockridge gives him the point to tie it up. Lockridge feels more comfortable on his feet.
Right.
But I tell you, Lohman's got some throws. He can throw a guy.
Mm-hmm. Lockridge has been good to counter whatever Lohman's trying to do.
He had that fireman's carry right there.
Yep.
Had that arm in there tight. Gets a takedown to go up 5-3. Now Lohman's got to move right here. When these two teams were in the Sapulpa tournament, Sapulpa scored quite a few more points than us, but tournament's different than a duel. You might have 4 or 5 good wrestlers that score a lot of points and not be very strong in the other weights. Now, I'm not saying that about Owasso, but I'm just saying that can happen. I think Owasso's definitely strong in their upper weights. Really good heavyweight. Here's Lockridge getting some back points with 1:05.
5-3. As I look over my left shoulder, junior high coach and former broadcaster on the basketball side, Casey Jordan, standing over your right shoulder and my left, watching everything. I'm going to let Casey jump in here and call the next duel with you and let you guys talk a little junior high, because we'll be at the 150.
Boy's getting close to a pin right here.
So Casey Jordan will join us at the end of this match.
29 seconds left.
And call the next match, and there's the pin.
Lockridge with a good match right there. Lohman fought him hard, but Lockridge gets the pin, and it makes it 24-18 Union.
So 24-18. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to let you and Casey have a little fun with this next one.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. 150 pounds, correct? Uriah Delona for Union out there at 150 pounds, and Cam Miller for Owasso.
Yeah, he's been getting most of the starts for us over on the junior high side, but it's nice to see him getting some quality mat time over here for the high school now.
Just a freshman out there,
he
right?
He is, but he's one of those kids that you show him something and he does exactly what you ask him to do. So, it's hard to not like kids like this that, they do everything you ask them to do. They don't question it, and they just go out there and execute.
Well, if he continues to do that, he's got a good future in front of him. Listen to your coaches and work hard. That's a good combination right there.
I honestly wish I was joking. About a week ago, showed him a new move in warm-ups. He went out and executed it against Jinx and won the match with it.
All right. Well, you got to like that. Right here, it's 0-0, first period. Delonia and Miller in on a single leg right here. And Delonia's still fighting, but there's the takedown for Miller right there.
Yeah, he's one of those kids, though, that he doesn't quit. He's going to look to build his base right here, and anytime he can. We've been working with him, getting on tripod, trying to get to a knee slide, getting hand control.
We're down to 15 seconds left here in the first period. Miller from Owasso up 2-0. Delonia trying to come up right there. How many years has he wrestled? Is this his first year or second year?
No, I want to say this is his third year.
Third year, so he started in 7th grade.
Yeah, he's picking up things very quickly.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
And he wants to be good. He said last week his goal is, by the time he's done, to beat every one of the coaches. So.
Oh, well, I hope he can, because that means he'll be pretty good out there on the mat.
When you got guys like Coach Jefferson over there, Coach Roller, Coach Schwartz, I know on the junior high side we're not publicized as much, but we got some good coaches over there.
Sure, absolutely. Now, if he can beat Roller over there, he'll be doing real good.
That's going to be a tough task.
Yeah, and there's a reverse right there to go up to make it 2-2. Right there, like you said, he doesn't quit, kept moving. He's just a freshman here at a more of a higher weight, where he'll catch more guys that are older than him.
Yeah, and he's been wrestling 170 for the junior high, so he's been wrestling kids that outweigh him by 10 to 12 pounds every time.
Will he be going to the Edmond tournament this weekend?
I believe so. I think they just caught him for this one.
For this match here? Well, that's a big tournament, that Edmond junior high tournament.
Yes, it is.
And there's an escape by Miller, so he's going to go up 3-2. Minute 5 left here in the second period, so we're halfway through this match. And you've described him perfect. He just keeps wrestling.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked right here. He's kind of setting up for, we've been working on a duck under high crotch, and that's kind of becoming one of his go-tos.
Well,
if he gets in on it,
if you can master that move, that's certainly a good move. And if you're quick like it looks like he is, he can score a lot of points with that.
I've told these kids it's, get one move that you can execute really well, even if they know it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's just hard to beat.
Absolutely. If you can work it correctly, you can score a lot. He's in on a single leg right now, but Miller's got him stretched out.
Yeah.
Kind of got him in a tough spot right there.
Try to clear that hand to get your base back underneath you.
And Miller with the takedown, so he goes up 5-2. 13 seconds left, second period. So we'll be going into the third period here with Miller of Owasso up 5-2. And they're going to go, looks like they're going neutral on their feet right here. Maybe he can hit that move you've been working on.
Yeah, even there it is. Been working on after collar ties. Once you break that collar, they're going to, you fake the collar tie, change levels, and blast double. And one of those moves that he's been working on, and problem is the coaches show him these things, and then he tries it on us, and we're expecting it.
Right.
like to see him clear that elbow a little bit. He's getting good collar tie, but kind of keeping that elbow more out instead of in.
We've got 1:29 left in the match here. Miller of Owasso up 5-2. In on that single leg. Now needs to come up.
I'd like to see him get his head to the outside right there.
Miller's doing a good job of stretching him out and then getting behind him right there. Gets the takedown, goes up 7-2. Clock is still running. We're down to a minute. 7-2, 55 seconds left. He's got to try to get up to his base and hit a move right here.
You know, it's even though he's wrestling 170 for us on the junior high side, it's still different whenever you go back down to 150 for high school kids.
Well, yeah, he's wrestling a high school age and not a junior high, and Owasso has a good team and good wrestlers.
This is good learning experience for him.
Oh, absolutely. He's down to 28 seconds left. Down to almost 15 seconds left, 7-2.
Yeah, it can get a little exhausting being down there and just not knowing quite for sure what to do and how to get out of it. And their minds get to really running, trying to think of every way to get out.
Well, anyway, still a good match for a freshman right here.
Yeah, he's a good kid. I wouldn't be shocked if, a year or two he's pushing his weight class.
I believe that. He keeps working hard with you coaches and stuff, and it's going to happen for him.
Yeah, and then you got guys like Mikey Foster who, just come in and
now it's 24-21. Mikey Foster and Jess Rubidoux for Owasso. So this will be a big match for Union right here. Foster, a senior, his last match in this gym. He's been fired up tonight. He's been bouncing around, getting ready for this match. And Union up 24-21 in the team score. So important match here. Owasso's won the last two matches, kind of got the momentum back. Foster working the head, trying to get a takedown right here. He's got behind him. He's still got to take him to the mat. And there it is. There's the 2-point takedown by Foster.
See, and that's the thing that, guys like Mikey, he was looking for a head in the rib cradle, wasn't there. And instead of still continuing to try to run it, he ended up just switching it, go behind, which is great.
Get himself in trouble.
And that's the thing that we kind of struggle with on the other end is they'll get in on a move and they just sit there and try it and force it, and it's just not there.
Junior high match has got to 27-24. I think Owasso's on the red, aren't they, over there?
Correct, sir.
They were down a lot, but they've come back to make it 27-24. Owasso in the junior high match.
Yeah, we knew the lighter weights, it was going to be really tough for us, but once we got to about 132 back, we had ourselves a fighting chance. And then you got Mikey's little brother, Mikhail, coming up. He's originally 155 for us, but he's wrestling up at 170 right now for us.
Right, there's an escape by Rubidoux to make it 2-1. Minute 10 left here in the first. Big match here for both teams. Both of them look like really good wrestlers here, wrestlers that have a chance to qualify for that state tournament.
Yeah, I know Mikey came in with quite a bit of accolades on his side, and I'm sure, wrestling for a good program like Owasso, almost every kid you got is going to be a battle. So we knew that coming in this week that it was going to be tough, and both sides expected it to be a close duel.
Foster, trying to drive him towards his back there. He's going to get some back points. He got the back points. Now he's working to get a pin.
Got to get settled chest to chest.
Boy, he didn't. There you go. Oh, pulled that leg up too far.
Yeah, you want to see him kind of slide down and hopefully elevate, put your chin in his throat or chin in his armpit and get chest to chest to slide back in. But sometimes when you get too high right there.
That's making sure the points are right. Yeah, 7-2. Foster up 7-2. Rubidoux of Owasso in the down position here.
I'm sure you've seen the high school a little bit more than I have. These white singlets new?
No, they've had these for quite a while. In fact, I think Crutchmer bought these back in the day.
It's the first time I've seen them, and they look slick.
Yeah. They usually save them for like the finals of tournaments or special matches like senior night and stuff. Kids have always seemed to like them.
Oh, yeah, they're nice singlets. Almost slipped up and called it a jersey.
So Owasso's going to go neutral or down. I thought they told him to go neutral, but I think he took down. So,
sometimes they know more than what they're told to do. So you just kind of.
He probably saw Foster once was going to earlier gave the signal like he was going to let him up. So he might have thought, well, he's going to let me up, but Foster has not let him up yet. Rubidoux's doing a good job of moving on bottom, though.
Yeah, Mikey's really strong. He's not, and it's no disrespect. He's not the best at riding legs, but he is just so strong on top and so active that, he's one of those wrestlers. He doesn't have to ride.
Right.
Just like that. I mean, you're so strong you can sling him out.
Right there, though. That's where you've got to be smart. At the state tournament, that a referee might call that, give you 1 point escape right there. Go ahead, unless you want to let him go, which I think he's wanting to do.
And sometimes adrenaline gets the best of you, and that's the call that's tough because this guy's probably wrestled hundreds of matches.
That's the call that's not going to happen all year till it's the match to go to state or place at state. So you still got to be smart on that edge. Watch the referee during the match. This referee lets them wrestle more out on the edge like in college.
Yeah.
A lot of referees will call him off the mat quicker than he will, but he's been very consistent the whole night how he's called. He's done a great job.
3 points of contact, right?
Right.
As long as you have those 3 points in, they're going to let you go. But as soon as you get close with that 4th point.
Here, maybe he can get a tilt right there. Didn't quite get it. We're down to 1 minute.
Yeah, he's
Foster, maybe he can get one here. He's trying. He got it. He got that 2 point back points. He still got the 2. He's trying to get more right there. But he gets his 2. He's up 9-2 now.
Yeah, he was working on that 2-on-1 tilt again, but he just got a little low. And one of those, you got to really reset before you run it.
Sure.
And he just stayed too low on it.
But that was 2 big points right there. If he could get one more tilt, he could maybe get a major decision, pick up another team point right here. Down to 20 seconds left. So he doesn't have enough time to let him up and take him down again, so he needs some back points right here. See, like I said, this particular referee lets them wrestle off the edge there a little bit more, so that's why I used to tell my guys during the match, be watching, know how the referee's calling the match. And like I said, he's been very consistent the whole night.
This is a tough one for Mom and Dad, though, because you got senior on the left, you got freshman on the right, or 8th grader on the right.
Well, it looks like, is that correct? Union's up now 30-27?
Correct.
So Union Junior High up 30-27 at the 170-pound match. And they have several freshmen on the varsity tonight.
Yeah, and I know Ben's coming with
Rubidoux with a good quick move there on bottom, and Foster doing a good job keeping him down there. And does 1 second left. Rubidoux almost got him a point right there.
Looks like McHale ended up getting the pin. That's big for him, jumping up from 155 to 170. And, that's what we try to tell them is, these kids might be bigger than you.
That's Mikey's brother right there. He got him a pin, puts Union up 36-27 in the junior high match. We're up 24-21 here at 157 pounds with Mikey Foster up 9-2 and Union up 24-21.
It's the way to, if you're Mikey right here, you're looking to seal it to give a good night for Mom and Dad at senior night.
Hits a roll right there and gets the reverse. Nice roll. Goes up 11-2. So he's got that got the points he needed for the major, but maybe even get him a pin right here. But Rubidoux keeps fighting. He never has stopped, has he?
No, and he's doing exactly what you want. He's fighting hands left and right.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Mikey's a couple times.
And what that does, that keeps Mikey from working any pinning combinations.
No, he's been really trying to run that head in the rib cradle, but if you as long as you fight hands, you always have an opportunity.
Right, gives you a chance.
We tell these kids, it's hard to run a cradle with one hand.
That's right. That's absolutely right. There he's trying to work that cradle. Rubidoux is really good at countering that. We're down to a minute 10. Foster up 11-2.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure on that back, and from someone that's been there, that gets exhausting when they're just constantly bearing down on you.
Yeah, people don't realize how much that wears you out being down on bottom like that.
It's a simple term, but be heavy. That's exactly what you want. Is just be heavy from every angle you can.
Still 36-27 on the junior high match at 195 pounds over there. Foster lets him back up, so they're starting on their feet here. Got a little less than a minute. Foster up 11-3.
I don't mind all the fakes that Mikey's doing, but you'd like to see him kind of change levels with his fakes, because if you're just moving your head, it's hard to understand when that level change is actually coming.
Here is nice takedown right there by Foster. Like he changed levels.
Yep.
Goes up 13-4. Or 13-3, and he cuts him loose to make it 13-4. Another takedown attempt.
Really nice slide by right there.
Boy, I thought he was going to score again, but Rubidoux with a real good counter right there. A little pass by, and he gets the takedown there. It's 15-4. They're wanting him to try to work that cradle, but Rubidoux has, like I said, he has fought that off all night long.
Yeah, I know Mikey's strong, but you'd like to see him kind of run his feet more there. It's hard to lock up a cradle and just muscle it. You want to see him turn his hips.
Well, if you're going for a head and a side cradle, sometimes you just got to catch them just right. We're down to 4 seconds left, so Mikey Foster, as a senior, is going to. Now he finally got it hooked up, but time runs out. But a major decision, 15-4 for Mikey Foster. A great match for him. His brother won in the junior high, so a good night for the Foster family.
Yes, sir.
It's a 15-4 win for him, and then Union will go up 29-20. What?
Senior Mikey Foster.
Well, sir, I appreciate you letting me jump back on this side.
Enjoyed it a lot. Good luck with the
better
junior
go over there
high.
and finish out before we
That's
get done.
right.
Y'all have a good night.
Casey joining us live. We appreciate his time. And senior,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, senior Zamar Gardner out there right now.
Going against Herbert from Owasso.
Yep. So Herbert and Gardner.
28-21, that 4-point decision there. I think I was giving us one more. I had us at 29, but it's 28.
It's 28.
They have it correctly. They're trying to help us out a little bit.
There you go. Way off.
Oh.
We're going to play like that apparently. So Talmer's going to come over here and
Zamer in on trying to get to a high crotch there. Herbert countering him off there. Herbert looks very, very physical right here, trying to run around, hook that leg, and maybe even go to head and the side cradle right here. He's about to hook that up right there. He's
Zamar trying to break
no
out
points
of it,
yet.
Not yet.
Still no points. Gardner with the switch, and Herbert's going to come out and get the 2 points right there. Good, hard-fought match by both wrestlers right there.
Yeah, and just a minute into this first period, Gardner, the senior, his mom sang the national anthem earlier.
Fantastic.
That was amazing.
She works for the school, but is she like a professional singer too?
No, she's an ordained minister.
Well,
outstanding. Yeah, good Lord gave her a great set of pipes. Steve,
well,
that's
boy,
for sure.
she was a joy to listen to.
Yep. She does amazing work over at Achoa Elementary,
right?
And couldn't ask for a better colleague. I tell you right now.
Oh, I bet so.
She's great.
Well, here it is. Gardner down 2-0, and Hebert's just staying on top. He just real physical. here on top. Gardner's having trouble getting emotion going on bottom.
Right. That's what he's trying to maybe wait this clock out, and there's going to be the – don't know what that conversation was about there. Any idea why Tallmer would have came over and talked with Gardner there?
I don't know.
Unless it was getting close to what's the illegal move? Kind of a full Nelson type situation, right?
Might have been around the throat there a little bit.
A little too tight.
He was coming with the crossface, and it might have slipped down there, probably telling him to stay away from it. Herbert quick to his feet. That's what I like. When they get quick to your feet like that, that gives you a chance to get away. And Owasso's done a really good job of getting to their feet tonight. I think it should be 3-0. Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Herbert's up 3-0 for Owasso.
A couple of shots to the face by both wrestlers here early on. Gardner smiled and then gave a shot right back to Herbert. Tallmer let it go, the referee.
Well, here maybe we can work a pass by here and get a takedown. Herbert's in on the leg. Well, and they both let go.
Let go.
There for a second looked like Herbert was going to get a takedown, and then it looked like Gardner was going to get it, and then they both just let go.
Neither one of them liked the position that they were going to be in, so that's why they did it. With 1:09 remaining, I'm not too sure what the whistle was for. Unless Herbert asked for something. I'm not too sure.
I don't know. I don't think he did.
I didn't think so either.
He just really kind of took a timeout right there, and it should have counted on him.
Right. At the leg. Great counter.
Gardner in on a nice takedown. Boy, Hebert's strong.
Yep.
Man, he's strong. He fought that off.
Yep. Herbert did a great job fighting that off.
He must just be super strong on that. Gardner was in there tough, and we've seen him score so many times with that. And he keeps doing it. Maybe he'll score here with it.
Catch Herbert off balance, and he can get him down. Now they get close to the edge of the mat, and there it is.
A warning on Gardner for backing off the mat, and he did.
When Herbert does, you said it earlier, super strong.
Yeah, he sure seems to be. A real physical type wrestler.
Right.
Gardner's strong too, but he's more of a slick, technician type wrestler. Not that Herbert doesn't have any technician either. He's in on tough on a takedown right here. 5 seconds. Gardner trying to hang on right here. No points yet. No points. No points. No points. Gardner did a good job of fighting that off, and I mean, Herbert did everything you're supposed to do right there. So,
Gardner did everything I was going to say.
Yeah.
He was going to mirror what you said.
Both of them did exactly. They just both kept wrestling there. And Gardner, boy, it's a good thing he didn't give up 2 points right there at the end. Yeah, now, let's see if we can get this quick stand-up on bottom. Still.
Nope.
Now, he's good with a switch right here, but, boy.
He reached right back and grabbed Herbert's hand.
Yeah, but
that was the first thing he did.
Herbert's tough right here. He's so strong. He's
not breaking free of that anytime soon.
Well, he's got that wing and a tight waist hooked up right there. He'll be trying to get a tilt right here. Gardner trying to fight it off. He's got that wing drove in there tough. Now, if Gardner could come up, he's got to get up to his feet. Minute 19 left here. Gardner trying to come out. He's got a chance. He's got to get his feet out front, and he gets the escape. It's now 3-1. Takedown would tied up. Oh, Herbert with a nice takedown there. Not a takedown, but in on the single leg right there. Gardner trying to fight him off.
Herbert not letting go of that leg.
56 seconds left.
Gardner's got a toe of his own. He's trying to work out of it.
He's got to. Now he's locked up in the crotch. 40 seconds left. And we get the stalemate right there. That probably helped Gardner out a little bit here. I think Gardner's going to have to go after him. He can't wait because Herbert's so strong on that takedown, he can just get in there and hold on.
Yeah, where Gardner lacks in strength versus Herbert, he makes up for in speed.
Yeah, the quickness.
Yep.
Both of them, very impressive match by both wrestlers here. A lot of good wrestling.
Yep.
Down to 20 seconds left. Needs that takedown to put it into overtime. Down to 15. And Herbert's going to get the takedown there, but Gardner had to try something or he wasn't going to win.
Right.
And here Herbert trying to, we call that a snake move. He's trying to get that. He's got it in there tight. And time runs out, so.
Got it. So just like that, 3 points will be awarded, and it's going to be 28-24 now.
28-24,
and Owasso climbs back up there.
Yeah, we got Braxton Bacon for Owasso. And I remember him a couple of years ago. He's a really good wrestler.
Yep.
Remember him as, I think, his freshman year over here, and I was very impressed with him.
And I believe that's going to be Tanner Jarvis.
Tanner Jarvis.
That'll be Tanner Jarvis, okay? So Tanner Jarvis and Braxton Bacon at the 175.
Yeah, I think I just remember Bacon. I'm pretty sure he was a freshman a couple of years over here, a couple of years ago. And I would, like I said, very impressed. He's in on a quick takedown right here.
Come out of that leg.
Jarvis was fighting him hard, but gets the 2-point takedown. Jarvis will hustle back to the middle there. 28-24, Union leads after giving up 12 points and forfeits.
But then coming back with 3 straight pins to take the lead, and they haven't really looked back. Some really close matches here, Steve. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that was strong. Big, strong takedown there by Bacon.
Yeah. Still up 2-0. And then in the junior high match, it's down to the last match. Union's up in the team score 36-30. Owasso's up 4-3 in that heavyweight match, I think in the second period.
Yep. So
if Union just doesn't get pinned, they'll win that match.
Right.
And Bacon cuts him loose and gets in on another takedown to go up 4-1. I think my memory was right. I thought he was pretty good last time he was here, and you know what? He hadn't gotten any worse.
Yeah,
he's gotten even better.
Yeah, you're darn right. He was very, very good at this point. So it's going to be 4-1. 4-1.
And he's cutting him loose again.
Yeah, he's cutting him loose again.
Jarvis is fighting hard. Nice takedown right there. Now 6-2.
With about a minute left, coming up on a minute left in the first. Bacon going in, trying to get that, wrap up that right leg, but couldn't do it. Still got a hold of it, though. And now.
Well, got an escape right there to make it 6-3 and had him kind of on his back there a little bit. I don't think Bacon got real nervous, but that still wasn't where he wanted to be.
Right.
And he gets a nice takedown there to go up 8-3. I think he was trying something right there, and Jarvis got a good counter and was able to get out of there and score a point.
28-24, we're in the 175 weight class here. 3 matches remain.
Well, I know. I'm pretty sure Owasso's heavyweight was a state runner-up last year. Maybe he's one of the top heavyweights in the state.
In the state.
And so
that'll either be Tyler Rich or Jamon Colbert.
Yeah,
for sure for Owasso, that is. And Coach Ryan's squad. So 8-3 now through 1. What do you want to see? I know it's easy to say you need him to score points. What do you want to see Jarvis do here?
I think Jarvis is really doing about everything he can. He's trying to fight him off and score points when he can. Bacon's just really, really slick on his feet.
So why we got a timeout, folks, when you go to the polls on February 14th, Union is seeking the approval of a 5-year series bond that will not raise taxes above traditional levels. Multi-year bonds have become the standard in Oklahoma as they provide for greater efficiency in planning larger capital projects. A single campaign spanning 5 years helps our district save money by not having an election every year. Plus, it protects our general fund dollars so we can afford to provide our students the very, very best. We appreciate your support of this important bond election, and please remember to vote for the bond on Tuesday, Valentine's Day, February 14th, Steve. I know we talked about bonds earlier. You've seen the capital improvements that bonds do for us. And I love what Dr. Hartzler always says. He'll never apologize for having the very best facilities for students.
Well, absolutely, and that's and our patrons of our district vote for that, and that's what makes that happen. And Union takes care of the academic side of it. They take care of the fine arts side, the athletic side. I've been able to work at some outstanding schools, but never one like Union. Union does have a good tax base, but they also will use that to help if it's good for students, that's what we want to do. We're student-based. Yep. If we can do something to help students succeed or be better, we're all for it. And I think the patrons of our district are the same way.
The wrestling room, to mention, underneath the stadium is gorgeous.
Absolutely. I know the wrestlers, boys and girls, have both enjoyed that a lot.
And everybody's enjoying the weight room.
Absolutely.
Everybody's enjoying the weight room. So back here, 10-4, we're at 1:30 into the second. Bacon on top of Jarvis, and really has controlled Jarvis the majority of this match, Coach.
Yeah, Bacon is an outstanding wrestler. Jarvis doing everything he can, and I certainly appreciate that as a wrestler. He is going as hard as he can, and it's 12-5. He's trying to stay in there. Maybe if he could get a takedown right here, but Bacon gets the takedown again here, goes up 14-5.
Jarvis playing a lot of defense. It seems like everything Jarvis throws at Bacon, Bacon has the answer. Yeah. Bacon definitely sizzling on the mat right now. No, nothing? Okay. He's paying attention to something else. I was thinking Andy Irwin would give me the look on that one.
Well, he's coming out the back here, about to get another takedown. Jarvis trying to hang on right there.
Now, Jarvis in this position, what's he trying to do? Because it looks like he was countering.
He's countering, and he's probably trying to just hang on for a stalemate there, but Bacon comes out on top and goes up 16-6. 13 seconds left, and he's got his cradle hooked up. Jarvis got his shoulder up real good right now. 6 seconds left. Jarvis fighting hard. That's what we need. Him.
That's it. Boy, and he held that out.
Yeah, he did.
3 back points, though. 19-6 now.
And Union Junior High beats Owasso 36-33. A big win for our junior high team. They were behind early, came back and got the lead, and then hung on right there with the last 2 matches to win 36-33.
You know, and something talking with Casey Jordan about the team that him, Zach Wright, and Ronnie have over there. The future looks really bright. It's a good group of kids.
It does. They've gotten better as the year goes on. So I say congratulations to them, and they've been winning some matches this year and
won that one for sure. It's a good win for them. So 19-6 now. Bacon all over Jarvis.
Yeah, he's got another take 20 in that. He wins by tech fall. Yep. That's 5 points, so they go up 29-28.
Yep.
I'm looking at that referee, Mike Jones, of the junior high match. He's moving kind of slow.
Trying to get Mike over here. Now Mike gives you kind of the look. That's funny. That's funny.
Just good match over there, Coach Jones. He got 36-33. So
Laura Yanusa and Lyric Wheeler at 190.
Yep. Well, it's senior night here, and the wrestlers are getting after it.
So the sophomore and Wara Yanusa,
and he's going
against
up
Lyric Wheeler. We're at the 190 weight class. Down by 1 now is Union, and a tight one. And you wouldn't expect anything less.
No, nothing less. And I think the last couple of years, Owasso might have got us pretty good, but tonight we're battling them.
Big night for senior night. Whoa. We're doing a good job backing off.
Well, it looked like they were going to crash into the steps there.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did. So
I'm glad they got that stopped.
Yep, I'm glad they did too. So a little bit of blood coming out of the lip of Wheeler. So he'll get some look. And why he gets some looks, we can tell you Union basketball returns to the UMAC tomorrow as the girls and boys host the Jinx Trojans as the Backyard Bowl comes to the Hardwood. The girls tip off at 6:30 and the boys at 8. Union will also conduct the 2023 Hall of Fame class. You talked about it earlier, Steve.
Oh, we're excited about that. We have some outstanding athletes in there. Even Gary Abrams, clear back from 1970. As far as we know, it was Union's first athlete to make it into the pros in baseball.
Well, there you go.
And he also played some other sports at Union, so he'll be there. So we're excited he's going to be there tomorrow night. And it's always a great night to celebrate. And, of course, with Jinx, you're going to have great competition.
Yeah.
So
and a good crowd for that matter.
It'll be a good crowd. That crowd is always good for the Hall of Fame night. So we're certainly excited about it and look forward to having a great girls and boys basketball game as well.
Yeah, and so the Hall of Fame, if I remember correctly, that induction ceremony will be between the girls and the boys game.
Girls
correct?
and boys game,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So that's Red Hawk hoop action and Hall of Fame inductions tomorrow, January 27th, starting at 6:30 right here on the Union Sports Network as we're back live to wrestling. Knotted at 0, 1:30 remaining here in the first. And Yanusa and Wheeler going hard.
190 pounds. Union really, really does need a win right here.
And probably none other than Wara Yanusa
There's a
to get that
takedown right
win.
there,
Yep.
2 points. So Yanusa with the takedown goes up 2-0. I talk to the coaches and anybody that wrestles him, and they just talk about how super strong he is.
Well, and it was funny. Casey Jordan talked about he came over and wrestled a little bit with him, and Wara threw him down, and when after he stood up, Casey just told him, said, "Hey, please don't do that again." And Casey's pretty stout.
Yeah,
Casey's pretty stout for mid-30s young man. You and I would have probably had EMSA called for us.
Oh, it would have been smarter. I would have never got out there. There he's trying to get a pin right here, trying to get the pin.
Got him over.
He's got him with that half.
Talmer close on
There's
the mat.
There's plenty of time. I think he's going to get it. Just adjust
Jefferson
a little
off
bit.
the mat.
And gets the pin.
And you wanted to win, and you got a pin. Casey Jordan, we shake hands for you. Congratulations, Casey, to the junior high squad. Wara Yanusa, big smile on his face.
So Union goes up 34-29.
Yanusa gets the pin there. We'll see who. And there's Malachi Clark.
If Malachi Clark can win, if he can win, Union will win the match. That'll clinch the match. But he's got to win because we've got a tough go here at heavyweight.
And we've got to find out who the wrestler is at this point.
Of the four that could be, or the two or three that could be wrestling.
Turner, all righty. So it is Chris Turner against Malachi Clark.
Malachi Clark, a senior. It's his last match here in this gym.
Talmer will adjust Turner's headgear. Not too sure what was wrong with it, but it seemed to pop right off as soon as Malachi got a hold of it. So. And here goes Malachi. So Clark and Turner.
Malachi Clark.
2:15.
If he could get the win right here, that would make it 37-29, and the most they could get is up to 35.
Right.
So
we'll
not
see.
a great mathematician, but I got that part down.
You do have that for sure. Hello. They get pushed off the mat.
That woke up our table workers right there.
Yep. That's the second time that's happened tonight, too.
Close to 300, 600 pounds coming at you.
That'll wake us up, too.
Or for 400 and something pounds.
Yeah. Easily. So Turner tried to get a hold of Clark and sling him down to the mat, but he didn't do it. Now Clark goes after,
So far, they look pretty equal.
Yes, they do. Clark went after the leg on Turner earlier and couldn't get it, so the stalemate is still at 0 as we come up to a minute.
We're going to see some slinging them around here in this match. 54 seconds left.
Getting in super close like that. What's the benefit of heads being that close? Is it you're looking to get a hold of the back of the head?
Back of the head, using your head as a defense too. You know, you can block with your head. You can't ram with your head or headbutt, but you can block. And you know, and as they get into these bigger weights, it's more into pushing, shoving, blocking with the head. So they're trying to pull that head down, pull it up, and set something up.
10 seconds, 9. It looks like unless something crazy happens in the next 3 seconds, we'll be knotted at 0 at the end of 1. And
there we go. And now Clark is going to take down. And what's important about this, if this match was to go into the final overtime, Clark would have his choice if he wants top or bottom. And by then you know which one you want. And so it'll be important for him to get a first move here. Not bad, not bad, and he is up. He's not out yet. And he gets the escape, so Clark is up 1-0. Now that was a good moving on bottom. The first little second he hesitated, but after that he fired out of there.
I think he was kind of waiting to see what Turner would do quickly, and Turner didn't do anything. So
that's what
you preach.
Well, we want them moving, you know, and making them. We want to get to our feet quick, so they're having to counter to us instead of us counter to them. We don't want to wait for them to do something. Well, they might hook up a pin holder or something.
Yeah, right. Well, it was just weird how they kind of both.
It was.
You know, whistle goes and you nailed for something to happen.
You nailed it. Yeah. He waited to see what he was going to do.
And off the mat they go.
So I really think both these guys are pretty close. It wouldn't shock me if they went into overtime.
Coach Kyle Ryan telling Turner he needs to get his arms up underneath what Clark was trying to do there as they pushed each other off the mat.
Coach Roller's up there on the edge of the mat. I'm sure he works out with Malachi a lot. Down to 55 seconds in the second period. 1-0, Clark in the lead.
You pay coaches extra when you got to make them go on the mat against somebody that's 20 pounds heavier than they are?
I just hope they don't get hurt.
38-37 left. 1-0. Clark on top, and
there's the warning against Owasso right there. So 1-0. 33 seconds. That clock, that one line is out.
Yeah,
so
it is.
A little deceiving some.
So yeah, you're right. 29 now remaining. Malachi's had a hold of the hand. Now he lets go, and they lock up around the heads. Now the hand check again.
Clark's trying to get that stall right there. That getting another point would sure help him. And here he is. And he gets a takedown right there on the edge. Yep. Nice takedown.
Good takedown there right at the end. 5 seconds remaining. Yep. And Coach Ryan wants to know why points.
He's called it right there like that the whole night.
Right. So Coach Ryan is saying no points should be awarded because it was out, basically.
Maybe thought he locked his hands there or something.
Okay. But when the play starts within the circle, if it counters out, Malachi with a good job. So when
2 minutes left right here.
Yep, 2 minutes left. Malachi up by 3. I guess I want to continue that conversation because if the move starts in the field of play and he gets the takedown out, that's why the points are awarded, correct?
If they don't go too far.
Right. Certainly.
That was definitely the deal on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if he was right over here. We couldn't see if he locked his hands or something, or if he thought they went out of bounds. I don't know, but Clark's got him broke down good right here.
About 1:39 remaining in the third. 3-0 Clark on top.
Clark just got to be smart right here. 1:29 left. Clark trying to pull that elbow in. Pulling hard.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Let him go. Now Turner's got the leg.
Now a whip over right there. He's got him caught on his back. He might get the pin. He might get a pin right here. He's getting back points. If he could just hold him right there.
He's not going to hold him for 1 minute and 6 seconds, Coach.
He's going to hold him there. That's what I'd be told him there, or pin him, one or the other.
Right, he's trying to get him pinned now. Clark putting all his weight.
There's the pin. And Owasso, 29, Union 40. And so Union is going to win tonight. I think that's an upset win for Union, one of their big wins.
Winner at 2:15, senior Malachi Clark. And a signature win, as you said,
and
for the senior, 40-29. The most points that could be awarded would be 6. And we'll see either Tyler Rich or Jamon Colbert for Owasso.
Well, and they're going to forfeit to him.
And they'll forfeit to him.
And we got young heavyweight wrestlers. So ends up 40-35. A great win for the Union Red Hawks tonight. I think it's been a while since we beat Owasso. I don't know if it's been how many years. It's not been a tremendous amount of years, but what a great win for Coach Jefferson and the Union Red Hawks tonight. 40-35 over Owasso.
Yeah, you got a big smile on your face,
Boy, that's
Coach.
a good win.
Yep, you do. So that's it for the Red Hawks. As you heard Steve say, Union takes it 40-35 tonight. Our next broadcast on the Union Sports Network comes to you tomorrow night as the girls and boys host Jinx Trojans on the hardwood, and with our coverage beginning at 6:30. So for our crew, Cody Hawes, producer, director Andy Irwin, Steve Dunlap, I'm Jim Douthit. Hey, glad we could get together. Good night from Union High School in Tulsa.